Hey guys, it's Joy. So I have to just kind of bring you up to speed on where I'm recording this. I tried recording it all over my house and I kind of waited too long, and so all the lights in my house were casting, well, my glasses were like casting really weird shadows all over my face, and I get really strange about like bad lighting when I'm doing a video, and so I was just like, I have to be outside. Well, it's like mid-50s, it's freezing. And I'm holding the camera, which is making it really jiggly. Sorry about that. So I'm welcome to my front porch, and yeah, I really hope nobody drives by and sees this weirdo person like squatting down, holding a camera and looking really strange. Anyways, so I'm gonna kind of make this quick. So this is my introduction for the 2016-2017 school year for the virtual homeschool co-op. Thank you again to Just So Trish for starting this. I think this was brilliant. It just helps bring the homeschool community that much closer together and around the world, which is awesome. I found some of my favorite YouTubers through Virtual Homeschool Co-op from last year. So I'm really excited to be starting again this year. And I have been homeschooling, let's see, I have a fourth grader and I've homeschooled him. I never even sent him to preschool. So, you know, I kind of did it all. My youngest, okay, so he's fourth grade and it's a boy and he is 9. And then I have a 7-year-old who's a first grader who's also a boy. And then I have a 5-year-old who is in pre-K still, and I actually send her to preschool 2 days a week. Just because we're able to now, and she loves that interaction, and it frees us up. She's just very talkative, and it gives us a couple hours of uninterrupted kind of focused time with my fourth grader a couple times a week. So it's really been beneficial to us to do that this year, and we did it last year too. Let's see. Okay, so, my homeschool mission statement also goes with our homeschool approach. So we do classical conversations. So our homeschooling approach is classical education. If you know anything about classical education, it kind of sounds rigid at first because it's a lot of rote memorization at the beginning, like when they're little, like my kids' ages. So classical conversations, if you don't know what that is, it's a community that meets 24 weeks out of the year, and it's a whole curriculum, and I'm gonna do a video on it. I want to represent them well, and there's a lot of parts and pieces to it, so I want to do a good job with that. So anyways, we do classical education, and even though it can sound rigid, I have found freedom in that memorization and just the curriculum that they use. So classical education is our preferred method. However, I do feel like we are kind of Charlotte Mason in the fact that I don't know, like, classical education is like our curriculum and what we do during the week, but I love to get out and experience and learn and touch and taste and see and do all of these things. So I guess I don't know, I don't find them to be mutually exclusive, so I kind of would say I'm both. And there's tons of other different methods that I don't know about, so I'm maybe something else. But anyways, that is what our approach is. Our location, we are in the United States, in the Midwest, in the good old state of Nebraska. So that is where we are located. How has social media helped my homeschooling? Oh my gosh, I don't think I would be where I am today without it. Sorry, I am starting to get cold and now I'm like shaking. This is so ridiculous. I can't even hold it still if I wanted to. Okay, so how has social media helped? It has helped me all the way from when my oldest son was in preschool. I did Confessions of a Homeschooler. I got her curriculum. I printed it all out. I did it to the T. I loved it. All the way to last year when my daughter was in preschool. She only did 2 days a week, like at preschool. So the rest of the time she was with us. And she participated with a lot of the things that we did. However, I still wanted to do like preschool stuff with her, but I was kind of like, you know what, been there, done that. I was kind of over the preschool stuff, honestly. And so, but I still wanted to do that with her. I just didn't want to take the time to like make a whole curriculum and do all that. So what I ended up doing was I followed this gal on Instagram who was super creative and made simple stuff and just did things like that. So I'd follow her, she'd post things, I'd be like, oh, I can do that. So I'd like get everything, put it in front of my daughter, and she would do that for the day, and it was awesome. So all the way from like a whole curriculum with Confessions of Homeschooler and all of that, all the way down to like seeing an Instagram post being like, oh, hey, I can recreate that in like 2 minutes. Let's do that today. So that's kind of how, and YouTube. I mean, seriously, I don't think my life would be the same without YouTube, because I love seeing everybody else's ideas. I do not get overwhelmed by that. I get inspired. I get encouraged with seeing what everybody else does. So that is how social media has helped. And then the virtual homeschool co-op, I am really excited just to meet new YouTubers. Like I said, last year I found some of my favorite YouTubers that I follow today through the virtual homeschool co-op. So I'm super excited for this year. I cannot wait to watch your guys' videos, and I hope you'll forgive me for the shaky outdoor weird video that I have done right now. But I'm excited to do this year with you guys and just encourage each other. So thanks guys, and I can't wait to see your video.